I think I should have this like this so you guys can see me. Don't worry, my tummy is not that big. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm gonna have Toyin Abraham join us live. I want us to talk about the NLC and also what's been happening in Nigeria. So is the sitting position? Yes. Maybe if I sat like this, I know my tummy is not small, but it's also not that big. Now, I want us to talk about. I want us to talk about the 494,000 naira minimum wage that that the NLC is proposing. I want us to talk about it. Do you realize that if that minimum wage comes into pass or into being, or if it is passed, then your driver has to earn 494,000 naira? Are you aware? Your cleaner has to earn 494,000 naira. Your and that's the poorest salary anybody can receive in Nigeria. So, have you ever given it a thought of how it will cripple the economy totally? Should we? I'm not saying the people don't need a pay rise. Oh, that's not my point. Yes, the people need a pay rise, but you're going to crumble the one part of the economy that is managing to stand on one leg. That is the private enterprise. Have you given that a thought? Somebody say everybody will become big man overnight. No. Everybody will become poor overnight. Because nobody can. Do you know there are some businesses that don't make 500,000 naira profit at the end of the month? There are some businesses that don't make 200,000 naira profit, but they have to pay the cleaner 500,000 naira. I even think 100k is too much. I think 80k is fair. Not that the people don't deserve more, but the current situation in the country cannot afford us to be able to pay that kind of money. You see, many of you talking, you are salary earners, so you want more salary. I'm not a salary earner. My wife is not a salary earner. She has about 30 people working for her. She will close her business. There's no way she'll be able to run it. You will lay off everybody.
Put 5 people.
And keep 5 people there. And those 5 people are going to walk like and they're going to have PhDs. Because now if I wanted to hire a driver, I'm going to hire a driver that has a master's degree. And if I'm going to pay you 494,000 naira, you better have a PhD. That's what driver needed. Salary, PhD. At least I will manage masters. No. I'm not going for 494,000. I'm not going to manage BSU. Masters.
So everybody can go back their village.
Do you understand? Now 60k is a little small, in my opinion. 80k is more realistic. Not that they can survive on it, but just so the government can pick up. Now I have issues with the government. Over expenditure. Can somebody please let me tag Toyin Abraham? Over expenditure. I don't know why we need to spend how many billions going to Hajj. Religion is a luxury. Listen, the only problem is more poor people are religious than rich people. Statistics. The poorest nations in the world are religious. The less the wealthier a nation is, the less likely it is to be religious. But you see, religion is a is a luxury that we cannot afford in Nigeria. So that is one thing that needs to be cut down. Religious expense. 150K is too much. Nigerians can't handle it. Now, I also want to talk about our Senate and those people in government. Their salaries need to be cut. Ibrahim Traore cut 30%, cut the salary of his cabinet by 30%. Now, the next question. Someone said, can you pay your sales girl 80K? Me, I pay my staff about 75, 80K already. Abi babe. So 80K is doable. 100K is a lot. 100K is a lot concerning the economy. Not just that it will, not just that. Let me send Toyin. Because she was supposed to join us. So that is a lot of money. We have to be realistic. Someone said reduce their wages and increase minimum wage. Yes, but increase minimum wage to what? Do you know you think all governors in Nigeria are doing well? There are some governors that cannot afford to pay 30K salary a month. They can't afford it.
Nobody is farming because of insecurity. So what do
they can't afford it. Now, anybody, if I bring Toyin Abraham to my life and anybody insults, I'm going to block you permanently. I do not tolerate political insensitivity. And if this is supposed to be a democracy, what is democracy? A government by the people, for the people, or a government for the people, by the people, for the people. If the people cannot make their own choices, but they are being forced to choose, then it's no longer democracy. It's no longer democracy. It has become something else. You can ask questions respectfully, with all respect. You know, saying I know well. I hope so. I know say I know well. So don't be saying you go come here, Abia, Anambra, Imo, Enugu doesn't pay minimum wage of 30K. God bless you, Bongoli. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. Yes, I don't remember ACB. I'm trying to get Toyin here. And I just got off the phone with her. Help me tag her. Let me look for her direct number. Toyin. Baby. Toyin. I'm trying to call her. So let me just wait. While I'm waiting for her, let me just use that as an opportunity to have this discussion. Someone said if Toyin had voted quietly, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in Toyin voting for whoever she decided to vote for. Yo, Kilon Shele. I don't dare live. Kilon Shele. No. It text me. So I know if it's, yeah. Oh yeah, Basra is very important. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, I like your watch. What brand is it? Cartier. What model is it? Santos. But the diamonds were put by My Livelihood. Thank you very much. Someone said she betrayed her fans. How? By choosing to vote for Tinubu. By choosing to vote for Tinubu, she betrayed her fans. How? How do we put so much expectation on celebrities? Me, I actually like the people that had mind to vote for Tinubu. I voted for Showore. But I like those people that voted for Tinubu because it shows that they are resilient because they were attacked. It wasn't easy. And I'm not sure they made 1 naira from it. Not many of them have got appointments. Not many of them were paid. So we've got to be very careful with the narrative. A lot of us expect, and I got this a lot. I got this a lot, especially from the obedient camp. And I'm going to say this. The way you people are going, you will deny Obi any opportunity to be president in this Nigeria if you people continue like this. If you continue like this. Stepmom said, I voted Tinubu with my full chest. Finish. There is nothing Tinubu has done that, except for changing the national anthem, which I don't understand why it's a priority. That's the only thing I'm looking at. I'm wondering, where's this coming from? There's nothing Tinubu has done that I consider bad. He has tried. You don't understand that Nigeria is a sinking ship. Oh, you see, my problem with you is the time you are supposed to use to read about politics, you were using it to clap inside church. And part of one church. Someone say obedience are not troublesome. They are the most troublesome. Even the obedience in my estate. Any small thing like this, they will gather again for WhatsApp group. Begin the talk. Everybody are suffering that Tinubu. What is it that Obi could have done better? God bless you, Toyin Imaku. She's here. I say, I marry Toyin Abraham. We went no and rich house. We they call her with her former name. I don't know how the old name entered my mouth. Leave Obi. I'm not leaving Obi. I'm not leaving him. Why are people stressing Toyin Abraham? Sister me, what exactly is going on?
I don't know, but I just appreciate you, sir, and because you want to do this, that's why I'm doing this. But I promise, after today, this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. This is the last time. If anybody wants to say anything, let them say, but this is the last time. Because right now, I can now tell that, everybody just want to say something. But this is the last time I would ever be speaking on it. So whoever wants to insult me, if you want to insult my family, is fine. So, but this is going to be the last time I'm ever going to talk about it. Can you agree with this? I'm ever going to talk about it.
So, sorry, there's something in your background. Okay, you've turned it off. I wanted to ask, you voted for Tinubu.
Yeah.
And why is that a problem?
I really don't know. And I never campaigned and I didn't ask anybody to vote. I think the only problem is maybe because I'm too open, I'm too plain. I shouldn't have said anything. And people learn every day. Maybe next time I should have done the way others did, not by not saying anything. But when you love your fans so much, you feel like, they are your family now, and you just don't want to sit on the fence, or you just don't want to be an hypocrite, and you just feel like, okay, let me just tell them who I'm voting for, and that's it.
And in all honesty, I want to ask you, do you think by your standards that Tinubu has done a good job?
I don't want to talk about politics,
Okay.
Mr. I don't want to talk about politics. I'm not a politician. I don't work for government. I don't want to talk about politics, because initially, truthfully, when they were attacking me, I was just telling my people, I said, sometimes when you love people too much, you just feel like, okay, they feel it's painful, this, But I just feel right now, there's nothing I have to say. And I promise this is the last time. Like last time. Whatever anybody wants to say, now I do not care anymore.
Okay, let me talk to you about you. Is there anything that the fans have done to you that you feel is unfair to you?
The problem is, Daddy Priest, you can insult me. You can curse me. You can tell me you feel my living, you don't like it, you want me to die. You can curse me. You can pray for me to die. It's fine. I can die. It's okay. It's not like we are all going to leave this world alive anyway. You can curse me, throw anything at me, say anything you want to say, but leave my children out of it. My children, they don't know anything. Leave my children out of it. You understand? My children don't know it. So insult me, say whatever you want to say, it's fine. But don't put my children in it. It's wrong. You can't be insulted.
Totally
I won't do that to anybody.
Totally
I won't do that to
wrong.
anybody. Even if you insult any of my colleagues' kids, and I do not come out publicly, but ask people, I send them DM and say, it is wrong. You don't do that to people. Leave children. Insult me. I am the actress. Abuse me. Say whatever you want to say. It's fine. If you feel like, oh, this is what I deserve, it's okay. Do whatever you want to do to me. You understand?
Totally wrong. Hey, Toyin, let me talk. Jackie, me not sorrow. I want to talk. You see, it is totally wrong, totally shameful for you to drag this woman's innocent family into this drama. The children are not even old enough to vote. They are not old enough to understand politics, let alone campaign. Why are you dragging them? Why are you making their life uncomfortable? Why are you making this woman feel like, because what is it that she has done wrong? She voted. She chose a candidate and she voted. Can you people please let her rest?
The funniest thing is, I'm not even talking about politics. There's a different thing when you're talking about politics. Then people will remember that, oh, he's talking about politics now. Let's attack. I'm not even talking about politics. I'm just facing my job. So it's crazy that anything that happens, I'm not in government. I don't know anything. I've done my part. Years back, I voted for Jonathan. You guys voted for Buhari. I didn't pass my frustration at anyone. I didn't insult anyone. I didn't drag anyone. You understand my point? So I'm not saying, oh, but come on. Okay, if you want to, I'm the one that is an actress. I mean, me watching on your film. So insult me. But it's getting too much. But trust me, today alone, I'm fine. And I'm happy that the Nigerian police are being very supportive, and which I want to say big thank you to them at Nigerian Police Alagmo. They have been very supportive. I want to say thank you to them, because the point is, I see these bullies, but I just overlook them. Because I'm going to tell you something that is free. Even when they pirated our film, when we came to report, you can call Alagma. When I met one of the guy's mom, I was the one crying. I'm begging police that they should let it go. Because I'm an emotional person. You can't bully me. I'll come, I'll see you. They say police, your mother will be holding me, begging me. I'll be emotional. Do you understand? So most times I just say, oh, let it go. But now I now see that, oh, they're not letting it go. What happened? I've not done anything. The last time I wanted Jonathan, you wanted Buhari, things didn't work out well. Everybody, you keep going on and on. It's not like, I'm not even talking about politics again. I'm taking my mind off it. I'm not a politician. I'm not putting my mind off politics. I will just post my picture. But if anything happens in their family, they will just come online and bully. If anything happens in the country, I'm like, Kenny Moshe, I've not done anything.
You people complained about what they did to Mohbad. The same thing you are doing to this woman. If this woman by tomorrow, how happy will you be? She won't vote, no vote me. She won't campaign, no campaign. Do you realize that? Let me tell you something.
I think Daddy Freeze, I did not campaign. There was nothing.
Campaign. Kilo, what is there?
I did not even campaign because Mofek everybody. But my point is, It's okay. I promise. This is the last time because I'm not going to lie. Even me myself, even when I was checking out the videos I did this morning, I think I did it out of emotion. If you be back, am I looking for validation? She won't want pity. But no, I'm not. I was just carried away when emotionally because almost mini. And I want my child to grow up and say that at least tell me it's that bad. So that mama will defend. So I'm not looking for pity, but no, I don't do it. I let people go. I can send you some things, some screenshots, come and post family me, and they will put it. I'm like, initially I was thinking, is this a calculated attack or something? But now it's now getting too much. And I thank the Nigerian police because they've come to my rescue. And I didn't want this to happen, but I have to now because it's getting too much. And it's going on and on. Another guy just commented on Instagram, tagged me, sent it to my DM. I've given them here again. That said, go and write it down. If we don't kidnap you, I know your daughter has traveled, but if we can't kidnap your daughter, we'll kidnap your son. If we cannot kidnap you, we'll kidnap your daughter. We'll make sure we'll kill you.
Kilo leto yen.
Yes.
Kilo leto yen. You see, Nigeria can never be Nigeria and it can never be democratic if people cannot choose who they want to vote for.
You will say we should criticize the government. Even when we want to try and criticize, you will still bully us. When Sheyi Law was talking about some things that she felt that should happen, I still criticize them. No, you don't say anything or you are the one that put them. Like, I don't know, what do you want? I don't know what to do. I'm not looking for anybody's pity party. But it's getting too much. And I don't want to react. Because I have sympathy, I have empathy for people. I love people genuinely. They don't even think about the fact that even before politics came, Dr. Fritz, when I collect money from cinema, I share half of the money. After paying my tithes. I know you hate tithes, but yes. After paying my
maybe that's why they are coming after you.
Oh, how are you? After paying my tithe,
maybe if you didn't pay tithe, they will not be coming after you. Maybe you Moko just new.
No. Even after paying my tithe, I'll still take some little money. I would buy machine, buy a lot of people, help people. So this is it. Why are we going on? You guys keep going on. Even a friend of mine came to my comment section to say something one day. That didn't really help. I was so emotional. I started crying at home. My manager big time was like, you are so emotional. I said, the way that person said. And the next thing that I said next was, oh yeah, I'm sorry, baby. Sorry. That's it. I don't know what else they want me to do. I've never put mouth in political thing. I just moved on. But you then go on and I don't understand. What else do you want me to do? When I voted Jonathan, did I come out to kill anybody? So what do you want me to do? It's killing too much.
So at the end of the day, guys, jokes apart, please do not drive this woman to a point where she will lose her sanity, because that's exactly what you people are saying happened to Mohbad. What if she stops being kind? What if she says, okay, you know what, I'm not giving? It has happened to me before. There was a time I said, you know what, when everybody was facing me, I was now seeing people that I had helped before, people that were begging me for money, that were lying for help. They were all insulting me. I now said, you know what, I'm not going to help anybody again. Innocent people that were now coming after were now the ones that were suffering for it. So please, guys, please, let us respect one another. Let us respect each other's choices. You see, let me tell you, Nigeria is on a very shaky table. You get the way you go come on one leg, the whole table will fall. Let's be careful not to raise the polity to a point of panic, where people are going to believe that the only way they can get what they want is through violence, and you people are moving the country there. So you need to calm down. Let the government do their work. If you don't like what they are doing,
someone is saying something. I've let it for. I've brought up everywhere on Insta blog. Everybody, the people that were tagging me, that they said they will kidnap me, kidnap my family on Sunday Ednot's Insta blog, Twitter, everywhere. I'm here. I've given them. I'm still here.
So
Daddy Free, seriously, initially, when they abuse me, I will even still comment that, oh, I would laugh. Ask everybody. I don't like bullying. I know how I speak to people when they bully them, and I don't look for trouble. Yes, it has happened. I'm not one of those people that would just come out and be saying things. And it's not like you see me, I'm not, since then, I've never said anything about politics. I've moved on. So, there's a different thing when they say things and you try to defend, then people come and meet you. But nothing. I will just post picture. Then the phrase is bad. Hello, me, Nile, the next thing, they will come on Instagram, they will come and drag me. Government to check I'm not a politician. I'm not looking for any appointment. God forbid. I cannot do politics. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength. I'm not doing it. My own is just to do movies, sell my movie, and go. There is nothing.
Gist lover in the house. Gist lover in the house. Gist lover ni Olopamako. Everybody. Toyin, sister, me, ya calm down. Ma worry.
No, it's all bad. In fact, that video I did this morning, the live video that I was crying, I have no regrets. But the point, what hurt me was the fact that you keep coming for my children. Why? Leave my children. Bully me. It's okay. Bully me, abuse me, drag me, say anything. It's fine. But leave my children out of it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying this publicly now. This is the last time I would ever
listen to what somebody says. Toyin Magbon ti eyan kan sọ. Only a public apology will have saved you all these tears. What is she apologizing for?
Can I ask you a question?
Apologize for what?
For what?
For what? Oh my God.
Never. I've not done anything.
Say one vote, not vote to
my
me.
Constitutional rights. Apologize for what? I apologize a lot. Daddy Freeze, I apologize a lot when I'm wrong. Ask everybody, my fans know. On this, I would never, because I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I would never apologize. Apologize that what? No,
there's nothing she has done wrong. She voted. She exercised her constitutional right. I might not agree with her vote, just like she doesn't agree with me with tithes, even though I believe if she was not tithing, they will not be stressing her. But in anyway, thank you so much, my darling sister, for coming through. You know we love you. You know I've always loved you. You know I'm owing you a lot. I was supposed to come for your premiere and I did not come. I'm sorry.
But you come this year now.
I will come 100%. This one I'm going to
is coming out on the 18th of December, so our premiere is 15th. You 15th.
Come now. I'm meet here to bear. Thank you so much, my darling sister. What did you say?
No, one of my friends, my childhood friend Raymond.
Was
okay. Like, I apologize for. I've not done it. If I do something,
So thank you so much, Toyin, for coming to address the people. No need to cry. No need to be passionate, to be emotional.
No, I'm not. In fact, I'm not going to lie to my fans. I'm sorry. I was just no matter how the case may be, I'm still a woman, and I would be emotional. In fact, when I saw the video later, I was like, why did you do this, Toyin? Which would do a make because a make you've not done anything. And you feel I just needed to just clear my mind and let people know that this I have tried. Because I know people, by the time I start reacting, doing my own back in a legal way, I don't want anybody to say, oh, because she's a natural.
And I've begged you, I think I've begged you not to arrest somebody before.
Yes, you begged me and I let go. That's how they do. There's someone that.
And guess what? The person I begged you not to arrest, Baba, this life, I begged Toyin. I was on the phone with Toyin that day for like 30 minutes. Fever boy
And I
left.
let
And Toyin no gree. She says no go. Eventually, she finally agree. She leave the guy. Kò tó 3 months. Boy gbé mi sórí page ó bú mi. Wọ́n wò pé if only this guy know pé àìṣẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀ ọwọ́ mi ló wà. As in person where they beg for that, and that's one thing with me, no matter how wicked you are to me, no, I will still feel pity for you. I will still want to defend you and protect you. That Saida Bodge, the day where Saida insult me like this, oh boo me, but don't want no trouble. I reached out to her, tried to talk to her, tried to guide her, tried to because that's how I am. And that's the same spirit I had with that guy. But when it's koko boo me real, me and him don't make up. The next thing I just noticed, Toyin just called. It was like 2 years ago or something. Toyin was angry. I remember I was in ShopRite that day. I was out begging Toyin. The next thing he carried me again going. So I just look and say, I want to wash.
I'm too nice. Oh no, Daddy, please, thank you so much. If you see, I'm shocked. I have a lot of fans in my DM sending video crying. I said it's okay. I was just emotional, which I'm not even going to lie, I regret. So to my fans, I'm sorry I have to do that video. I was emotional. I'm a very strong woman. Things does not get to me. I swear to God, it does not.
But as a woman,
a lot of you people will say I cannot dance the way I used to dance. I had CS. I can't dance the way I used to dance before. A lot of things went wrong in my body. You understand? Last year, a lot of people were saying, oh, during my life, I didn't do content. Daddy, please, I was terribly sick. But a lot of you do not even know. I will just say I'm coming for meet and greet. I will not come. But I can't be coming. I'm a very, very strong woman. I was not sick, terribly sick. You understand? Even when during those times too, I lost pregnancy, but I will not come online to say it. I'm a strong woman. But leave children, bully me, it's okay. Abuse me. Say anything you want to say to me. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me. It's a normal thing. Because you know why? Like you people usually say, consequence. It's fine. But me, I will not apologize because I've done nothing wrong. It's my choice. And fine. Okay. But I've never come out to defend anything or say anything to anybody, try to make anybody anything. I've moved on. I just post picture. But whenever anything happens, you come and call me. Call. You people should stop. Don't bully my children. It's okay. You want to bully me. Abuse me. Whatever you want to say to me, say. But thank you, Daddy Freeze. This is the last time I will not say anything about it. Anybody that bullies me, I've made a complaint. They are even checking. I'm shocked. They are checking themselves. They see the way the bully has been much. And I'm happy. And afterwards, again, the next set of people, anybody that bullies me, I can leave the person. But once you say what I did not do or you bully my child, I won't even complain. I will just make the reports as usual and move
on. Anyway, my darling sister, at the end of the day, you have exercised. You don't owe anybody an apology. You have exercised your fundamental human rights, and you are a mother. So, go, sister, me.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I have to see you. Where is he?
Bye.
How is this like me? Bye. Cut me.
Let me remove her. Okay. Yes. That was my lovely sister, Toyin. I am Abraham. It is well. Guys, Kamafi ọkàn ṣe nǹkan. Ká ronú abiyamọ. I'm going to say my own thoughts about this. I don't believe Tinubu is the problem in Nigeria today. Nigeria has its many issues that not one person can solve. No one person can solve Nigeria's problem in 10 years. Let's not deceive ourselves. One person cannot solve, because you see, Nigeria's problems are beyond infrastructure, they are beyond resource management, they are beyond politics, they are ingrained inside us. You don't understand, yeah? There are things that happened recently that made me realize that until we change the mindset of the average Nigerian, Ilu Yole da, this country cannot be good. Until we're ready to change our mindset as a people. I heard about Taisholarin's issue with Babangida. When Taisholarin was always criticizing Babangida, and Babangida invited him and said, I hear you're always criticizing me, my Egbon. Babangida was calling him my Egbon. Okay, what is the solution to the crisis in Nigeria? And Taisholarin said, let's get a bank. We'll call it the People's Bank, and we will borrow money to the people so the people can borrow this money and use it to do business. And when they are done doing the business, they can repay the loans to the bank, and then the bank can now borrow more people the money. And before you know it, we've taken care of everybody. Babangida said, good idea. I'll make you the chairman of the bank. Here's the money. Here's the bank. Go and start work. That's how Taisholarin went to start the bank. 9 people begin, they borrow the money. 1 year later, Taisholarin begin, they run from house to house. They beg the people to come return the money. Taisholarin say, waiting pain and be say, no even be say they chop the money. They did not even do the business many of them borrowed the money for. He now went back to meet Babangida. He expecting Babangida to be angry because the whole bank folded up. Babangida was laughing. Say, you see what I told you? That's what we face with these people. He now offered Taisholarin to be Minister of Education. Taisholarin said, thank you. Anybody that even volunteers to rule Nigeria, just know that he's ready for an uphill task. Not because of course, we have a problem with our leaders. Nobody can say, oh, Nigeria has the best leaders in the world. Of course not. No Nigerian leader, including Peter Obi, can be local government chairman in the UK. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you see, we have a fundamental problem, which is you and me. We are not good. Someone said Tinubu worsened the situation. No, he did not worsen the situation. The situation was bad. What could he have done? Me looking at it from my own way, I don't think the last government really liked him. It looked almost like, in my humble opinion, that they set him up. What exactly, let me reduce what exactly can we say? What exactly can we say that Tinubu really did wrong? Can you see the way he was running helter-skelter over this dollar issue to try to force the dollar down? Do you know that right now they forced the dollar to at least be a little bit stable? Somebody say, Gold Obaro says, I don't laugh tire for this life. Come and sweet pass waiting there they talk. As I don't rapture you now, be laughing from home, Olori Buruku. Gold Obaro. In deep in Jesus. Make Jesus bring you back this life. If you don't say they born you and your Jesus. I'm not saying you are enjoy the comment section, but how dare you say you are enjoying the comment more than what we are saying? So what we are saying is nonsense, Abby. Oh, yeah, be watching the comment section. Someone said that the freeze, you are justifying a falling government. Absolutely not. The difference between me and you is I understand economics, and I can tell you for free that there's nothing anybody can do. Maybe somebody would have done slightly better, or they could have done slightly worse. But this man is trying. He's surrounded with people like me and you that are greedy. Someone said buying SUV from Toyota. I totally disagree. You see, there are many things I would have changed. One, and I say this all the time, religion is a luxury this country cannot afford. We need to suspend all forms of religious travel or let people do it by themselves. The government has to stop subsidizing it. Both Mecca, both Israel, let the people who have them. Because from my understanding of the Holy Quran, you are advised to go on pilgrimage. I'm not a scholar of the Holy Quran, but from little question and answer I've been asking, you are advised. It's one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and you should go to Mecca once in your lifetime. And there's a caveat: if you can afford it. Right now, I'm not sure the government can afford it. We can't afford it, but there are rich people, wealthy people who can afford it. And you see, this pilgrimage should be something that the community does. The community should be able to say, okay, we are going to sponsor some people. The rich, the wealthy people, we have Dangotes who are Muslims. We have Rabiu, who is also a Muslim. We have wealthy Muslims. Each of them should sponsor like 100 people every year. Let that be their contribution. If you are not financially capable, Hajj is not a must from my understanding. Like, once again, I'm not a scholar of Islam, but from my understanding, every other pillar of Islam is compulsory, except Hajj, that has the caveat that if you can afford it and you don't go, then it's compulsory, then it's bad. But if you can't afford it and you don't go, then they are lenient. And I don't understand what a Christian pilgrimage is. To me, that's, at least, pilgrimage is part of the 5 pillars of Islam. There's nowhere in the Bible that says you should go to Jerusalem or to Rome. So as far as I'm concerned, that one is a total waste of money. I'm waiting for somebody to show me in the Bible where it says pilgrimage is one of the pillars of Christianity like we have in Islam. The one we have in Islam, we can't afford it because we are poor, and the people who can't afford it too, they are also poor. So let them live it maybe for 4 or 5 years while the government stabilizes, and then they can come back to it. But for Christianity, as a scholar of the Bible, I tell you, I challenge your pastors, your top daddy Jews, to come and challenge me on this. There is nowhere in Scripture where a Christian is required to go on any pilgrimage to either Rome or Jerusalem. Then they come back and they are now JP. I swear to God, if I see that in a title, it'll be like saying, I conk the person. Everybody say Gotole, what is JP? Say dance in it. JP is now it. So you go Jerusalem, come back. So people will go Australia and come, they go write Australia, US, AUS. People will go New Zealand, NG. So by the time you go like 10 countries, you see US, NG, NY, UK. It's like going to London and then coming back and putting UK in front of yourself. I said, as in, the thing they cruise me, you go Jerusalem when nobody send you to go. Only you decide. Mark chapter 7 verse 7. Let me read it to you so maybe you have sense. I don't know about Islam, but this Christianity, I don't tell you, say, bring your Jew. When your Jew is coming to debate me, let him come with his spiritual father and his physical father. May he come with their papa and their spiritual papa, all of them. Make I teach all of them Bible. Mark chapter 7 verse 7 and verse 8. In fact, Tolu Honiki, come and read for me. Bible for me. My hand is plaining me. Just read Bible and be going. I won't stress you much after that. Come and read Bible for me. I want you to explain how Christian pilgrimage became a thing to the point where government is supporting it. I understand Muslim pilgrimage. It is a pillar of Islam, both in the Quran and the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But there's a caveat. And he says, if you can't, as long as you are able, from my understanding means you have the money and you have the health. If you don't have the health and you don't have the wealth, it is not compulsory. So Islam is a religion of peace and kindness. They understand that sometimes you might not have the money. Then sometimes you might have the money, but you don't have the ability. You are not strong enough. So if it is the Islamic pilgrimage, from my understanding, is only compulsory if you have money and you have health and you are able to. It's not like somebody sees your passport or you have a case going on that says you should not travel or did not give you visa. As long as you can meet the requirements and you can fund it, you have the money, it is compulsory. But when you don't have the money, it no longer is compulsory, from my understanding of Islam. Nigeria is at a point where people cannot feed. So I don't believe we have the money to be able to fund I don't believe we have the money to be able to fund a Muslim pilgrimage right now. But you see that Christian pilgrimage, I dare your Jews to come and discuss it with me. You will go to Jerusalem and come back and you put JP. So if you go to Colorado and come back, you will put Colo, Sabi. No. Let's make this make sense. So teba lo Colorado, teba there fi Colos si be pe e fi lo gba Colos. Kí ni túmọ̀ JP? Okay, because Muslim they do their own, that they call them Alaji. He did their Quran. Let me tell you, Christianity is the only religion that is debunked by the Bible. If you want to debunk Christianity, carry Bible and ask them to show this thing they are doing. This is their book. Show me. 99.9% of what Muslims are doing, if you don't see it in the Quran, you will see it in the Hadith. 99.9% of what Christians are doing, you will neither see it in the Bible, nor will you see it in the early teachings of the church. It is the ideas of men. So you will go to Jerusalem and come back and be JP. Then you will go to Colorado and come back and be Onkelos. Then when you go to Peckham, you come back and put Peking. Good morning, my darling sister. I need 2 Bible verses from you. Mark chapter 7, verse 7 and 8, NLT.
1 moment. Sorry.
Mark chapter 7, verse 7.
Sorry, one moment.
Mark chapter 7, verse 7 and verse 8.
Okay,
so when you go to Sudan and come back, you'll be SD, sugar daddy.
Okay, should I read it?
Yes.
7 verse 7. For their worship is a farce.
Their worship is a farce.
For they teach man-made ideas as commands from God.
They teach man-made ideas. JP is a man-made idea. They are teaching it as like God instructed them to go to Jerusalem and come back. Continue reading.
For you ignore God's law and substitute your own tradition.
You ignore God's law and you substitute your own tradition. God
then
said,
he said, you skillfully sidestep God's law.
You skillfully sidestep God's law. Skillfully. Emma merenge be.
In order to hold on to your own tradition.
In order to hold on to your own traditions. Thank you very much, Tolu. That's as far as I need you. Let me not stress you any further. Thank you so much, my darling sister. You skillfully sidestep God's law. When you get to today's church, that's what you see. Nothing from God. Everything our idea. Friday, watch night service. It's not from God. It's our idea. Sunday church service, our idea. Christmas, our idea. Easter, our idea. The way we pray, casting and binding and thunder, fire, is not from God, is not an instruction from God, is our idea that we have substituted as commands from God. So I think it is high time. I think I have a guest at the door. So let me go and attend to my guest, and then I will come back and talk to you later. Same thing with Christmas tree, Santa Claus, Easter egg, all those things. They are ideas of men that have become commands from God. Food don't come, make I go collect them. God bless you all.